Hey guys, Captain Sunscreen here to talk about one of my favorite performance shortboards, the Christenson Gurr, which is a true performance shortboard. It has a very aggressive outline, tons of rocker in the nose, and a little bit in the tail, and of course comes with a super cool skull logo. The things I love about this board, it feels amazing. When you catch a really good pitchy wave on this thing, it is one of the best performing boards underfoot I have ever ridden in my life. I am an intermediate surfer, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm no expert or throwing airs or anything, but I do surf about every day, and honestly, this is a really, really fun performance shortboard. Especially going backhand, it feels so great doing a top turn going backhand. It's one of the only boards I actually enjoy going backside on. So really, really good choice for a performance shortboard. I would say the couple drawbacks of it. So one, being a performance shortboard and a true performance shortboard, it is quite thin. This is a 5'8", which is usually on the larger size for most boards that I get, and it is too small for me. I am 6'0", 165, intermediate surfer. I would probably get this in a 6'0 almost, at least a 5'10". I have taken this out in overhead surf and it felt like a toothpick. It was by no means able to catch almost anything out there with me on it. And I've ridden very, very small boards with similar volume. It's just with this being so thin and aggressive outline, it is very hard to catch waves on this unless you're very late on the drop or an insane buff paddler, which props, Jim Tan Laundry. Another thing I really like about this board, besides it coming as a thruster, is it has survived a few beatings. I've definitely taken a few larger sets on the head with this thing. No creases, no real bad pressure dings besides when my arm hit the top once. But in general, Chris's boards have held up very, very well for me. I have quite a few of his shapes and I love all of them, but this is a performance shortboard. Just in general, between all other shapers, is my favorite performance shortboard I've ever ridden. But please do size up. Also, talking to Chris in his shop, they've also recommended that I sized up. Unfortunately, it was during COVID, so this was the closest board they have, unless I wanted like a 6'6", which is probably too big for me. So I took my chances. This is still a very good board, and anything from 3 to 4 feet to about head high for me, although it does make me try a little bit harder and drop in a little bit later than I'm accustomed to. It is still very rideable for me. If you're an advanced surfer, a 5'8", if you're my weight and size, is probably going to be okay for you. But honestly, I would highly recommend going bigger or smaller on this if you have the choice. Definitely do not get this if you're a beginner surfer. If you're an intermediate surfer who's really into very steep, punchy waves, then maybe. But this is for intermediate to advanced surfers only. It's a very aggressive outline, very aggressive board, but it is so much fun. If the waves were pumping, I would ride this every day. That is also one of my only drawbacks, is it's great when the waves are really, really steep and pumping, but if it's mushy waves, even if they're big, it's not that fun. Go ride a fish or some other board. Keep this from when the days are awesome. And when they are awesome, this is the board you should take out no matter what. All right, guys, prove me wrong. Tell me what other board I should review, and go catch some waves. See you out there.